Apollo here.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Yes, Houston, we've had Apollo.
Okay, stand by, 13. We're looking at it.
Okay, go ahead, man.
Okay. At about 1:14:10, everything under altitude set equals 60 miles should have the comment solar corona optional. And in that first line of that optional, where it says verb 49, maneuver to solar corona and limb brightening attitude, cross out and limb brightening attitude.
Okay.
Going further down to 1:14:16, cross out the OM4 DAC 18 VHBW limb brightening line, and the line under that, which is BRKT, MIR, etc.
All right.
In the block where it says solar corona and limb brightening photos, cross out and limb brightening photos, and just put solar corona optional.
Okay, got it.
Going a few lines below that where you see DAC on for 4 seconds at about 50 frame rate cover lens, cross that out.
Okay, Vance, we lost you there.
Then go. Why don't we listen to mom just make sure that people pick up?
Yeah, I think we lost lock. We'll stand by a minute.
Okay, I got you back.
Okay. Going on down, cross out 114:29:16, DAC on, SR-40 seconds.
Okay.
And at the very bottom line on that half of the page should be crossed out, which is 114:29:56, DAC off, SR.
Okay.
On the right hand side of page 25, where you have the title Solar Corona and Limb Brightening Photography, cross out Limb Brightening Photography.
Okay.
And in the figure where you have the DAC LOS line, which is parallel to the x-axis on the horizon, cross out DAC LOS parallel to x-axis on horizon.
All right.
And cross out the bottom block on that half of the page, which is DAC magazine percent required 12 magazines G, etc.
All right.
Next page, 26.
Go ahead.
Okay, cross out the top line on the right-hand side of that page, which is DAC on for 4 seconds, 50 frame rate cover lens. And cross out the block to the right of that and down, which has magazine percent.
right, got it.
Okay, next, page 28. Ready to go?
Go ahead.
Okay. On the left-hand side of page 28, at the very bottom, cross out photo target 5, north, frame F5.6, 250, infinity, etc. All of that line over to the vertical strip. And cross out the pinned in E4 below that.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, in the next page, 29, right-hand side, near the top, cross out photo, target 13, north, F5.6, 250, etc., all of that line. And cross out beneath that the pinned in E5/6.
All right.
Going to page 30 next, left-hand side.
Go ahead.
At the top at 127.01, cross out visual target 9 on track 180 degrees plus 0.47, and cross out the pinned in E11 beneath that.
Okay.
Going down to 127.11, cross out verify DSC on. Beneath that, a ways, cross out 127.14.20, start visual observations of Paolo.
All right.
Beneath that, cross out continue visual observations and cross out stop observations. And beneath that, cross out photo target 5/6 on track F8, 250, infinity, 5, etc. to the end of that line. Cross out the 5.6 beneath that and the pinned in E15.
Okay.
Over in the margin, to the left of all that, make the comment, delete visual only.
Where was that, Vance? I didn't get that last one.
Okay, that's still on page 30 on the left-hand side. In the time on the margin at the left where you have times, just pin in beneath the 127.10 the following, delete visual only. That's only a comment.
Okay. All right.
Okay, going to page 34.
Okay.
About on the left-hand side, about almost halfway down, beneath the verb 49 maneuver to topo target 54A, make the comment, target 54A is optional.
Alright, got it.
And next, page 35 on the right-hand side. Everything from spacecraft control CMC auto verify on down should be given the comment zodiacal light photos optional.
Alright.
And well, where you have the block in the middle of the page that says, the small block that says zodiacal light photos, just put optional in that title too.
Okay.
And next, page 36 on the left-hand side.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, first a comment. In the middle of the page is where the zodiacal light stuff ends, just under verb 48.
So we just got an MC,
And
I think it was 82
then,
tank one.
if you'll go down to the
which is
bottom of the
configuration
page,
we went into.
cross out the line photo
We need
target
the balance,
12
which
on
means
track,
we'll be getting that
etc.,
10% probably
and cross out the
sleep and
E5.
auto.
That is below that line.
Okay, Vance, break in a minute.
Sure.
We have the cryo pressure line on now. The H2 has hit its lower bounds. You want us to go back auto on the H2 heater 1?
Stand by.
What's the stat now, date time group on that one?
130417. I can send you a copy if you want.
Yeah, would you send it to us?
Okay.
Houston.
Go ahead.
They request that you leave that switch in the auto position until you go to bed tonight. Or stand by. I mean in the on position. I'll repeat that again. In the off position until you go to bed tonight for reasons that you have a 3% imbalance, and they'd like to get that more even. So just before turning in, we'll change the switch to auto.
Okay. Okay, Vance, continue.
Okay,
Hey, before we get away, would you ask FAO something I didn't get briefed on, what the pinned-in E5 and those
Info
letters and
Capcom
numbers
2.
mean?
okay, just a minute. Okay, we'll have comments on that for you in just a second.
Okay.
Apollo 13, Houston.
Okay, Vance, I'm ready to continue. I'm ready. Go ahead.
Okay, new subject. Like to break in to say that request you reinitialize the PTC. For some reason, it's gone up to 18 degrees in pitch and yaw both. We don't quite understand this. All we can think of is start it again. Over.
Okay, we'll go back.
Okay, we are at the end of the changes in the solo book, and I have 2 pages of changes in the flight plan. Those are pages 3-122 and 3-125. While you're looking that up, we'll put Ken on to answer your question.
Okay, let me start back reinitializing PTC here.
Okay.
Okay, Vance, I'm on 3122 flight plan.
Okay. Okay, about at time 15650 on the right, well, in the right-hand half of the page, there's a line which states visual target 16 south, 180 plus 111. Kasandi F-15. Request you cross out that line.
Okay, we're crossing that.
That's all on 3-122. Next change is 3-125.
Capcom experiments on Flight Director 2.
Yeah, very much. You're loud and clear. Hey, do you use this loop for anything?
Okay, I'm looking at 125.
Okay, starting from
Capcom
the top of the
experiments.
page,
Experiments
cross
with
out
Capcom.
Yeah, did you
first
call?
5 lines.
Yeah, do you use this loop for anything?
Okay, we don't normally use it. I'm not sure who does.
Photography, Beetlejuice,
Capcom, this is AFT. This is the FAS. Beyond this list.
EL/80, etc. Mag T, etc. Install window shades.
I've got them crossed.
Okay, then jump down to just about 15928. Cross out maneuver to contamination field photography attitude and all other lines below that through enable thrusters A3, C4, B3, etc.
Okay, so we start with maneuver to contamination field photography, and we cross out everything down to and including enable thrusters A3, C4, B3, and D4.
That's correct, and those are all of the flight changes, flight plan changes we have. And Ken is coming on now, and later sometime when we get the PTC squared away and it's convenient, I suppose you should read all these things back to make sure we are squared away on them.
Okay.
Slide again.
Go ahead, PK.
Yes, sir. I understand you have a question.
Yeah, I guess I didn't understand what the letter and the number was behind some of these photo targets.
Okay,
Does that refer to a page?
yes, sir. That's the map. Each fold is lettered in the lower or upper right-hand corner as you work your way from east to west, and the charts are labeled D, E, and F, and the solo stuff will all be the D and E, and they change with the plane change 1. It's the time that it change the two maps.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. You're doing good work, eh?
Well, I had a good prime crewman that taught me all I know.
Don't run out.
Hey, when Fido gets a good hack on our trajectory, will you let us know?
How long are you willing to wait?
He's looking at his calendar, if that means anything.
Right.
G&C, flight. Go ahead, flight. What were the rates that you had when we started the PTC that time?
They were less than .005.
Is that your resolution on your goodies?
Okay, I'm back at the attitude here, and I'll wait for rates to damp, and you let me know when we're stable again.
Okay, will do.
G&C, didn't we had a lot of dump activity during the PTC on 12, didn't we? Or didn't we? Didn't cause any problem then, did it? Econ? Yeah, go.
Yeah, we had 5 dumps after the second initiation of PTC last night. I got the times here if you want.
No, I don't think so anyway. I don't. That doesn't seem like it's the right answer there. Okay.
And we're pretty sure we didn't have a dump prior to 3304 this time. It's correct, like the rates smaller than that have always worked. In fact, we had .002 and .001 tonight.
002 and 001, huh?
Right.
Did they ever go all the way to nothing?
May have to take it out another decimal place.
Okay, well.
Or wait the full 20 minutes. Or maybe both. Let me get back with you.
Okay. Well, let's try to do all we can this time. We must have waited close to 20 minutes last time. In fact, I had over 20 minutes.
Flight GNC.
Go.
We'd like to go single jet for this stabilization period. I believe he called and said that he's going to wait for us to get him a go. And we'd like to stabilize the single jet.
You mean turn those...
Right, turn off Delta and Charlie.
Oh, okay. Yes, Capcom, I guess we need to do that. Capcom flight.
Go ahead.
Okay, we need to disable Charlie and Delta, as we did before, during the stabilization period here. Doesn't appear so.
No, there's still couples.
13, Houston.
Go ahead, Ben.
Raj, just a reminder, you have to disable Charlie and Delta here as you've done in the past.
Okay, I was kind of holding off on this. We're dumping a little wastewater now.
Okay. Fido says he knew it all along. He says he's been very concerned that you've been doing a lot of water dumping.
And Capcom flight while you got a moment here.
Go ahead.
On this sleep calm. Let's just go ahead and they'll go through the checklist, and if we have any problem, we'll correct it later. Yeah, don't sweat it.
Okay, Vance, we got quad C and D disabled.
Okay, copy, Jay.
Light surgeon.
Go.
Be off the loop in a minute.
Okay.
Flight account.
Go.
We're going to get another MC&W on that hydrogen tank in about another 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay.
Flight better.
Go.
We took in that update and shows our closest approach is 62 miles.
Okay. GNC, how we doing here?
Now we're approaching another jet firing flight. We'll just soon wait until we have it and get back a little more in the middle of the dead bands.
Okay. What kind of rates are you down to now?
003.
Okay. Capcom wants to tell him that he may get another MC&W on that hydrogen tank, and it'll be a few more minutes here before we get settled down. We expect one more jet firing here.
Okay, say again on the jet firing?
We expect a jet firing here shortly, and we'll wait till he gets back in the middle of the dead band, so it'll be just a few more minutes before we'll be go for the PTC initiate.
The MC&W flight.
Well, more than a few? You mean 5, 10? Okay. Okay. He's dumping again. We're still watching the rates. They're still just a little bit high. See? We're noticing generating the particles. The particle generator didn't work.
Go ahead.
It may be a while before your rates are settled down. We're still observing fairly high rates and dead banding of it.
Okay. Just got it, 5.
GNC, how are we doing? You get your fines yet?
Roger, we sure did. We would still like to wait a few minutes.
Okay.
Glad you kind of cleared the dumps are over.
Okay, thank you, Con.
Flight GNC.
Go.
We're ready to go.
Okay. Capcom, we're ready with the PTC.
Okay, your rates are down?
Yes, we think so.
Apollo 13, Houston.
Go ahead, Vance.
Okay, we got about 3 items. First one is all of your P23 batch 2 marks have been evaluated, and hey, congratulations, looks real good. They're very happy with it. You're down to 4 arc minutes on the substellar point aspect of it, and that's the first thing to mention. The second is, unless you see a need, I don't see any need for you to read back the information we gave you on the solo book and so forth. You concur?
Right, I think I got it. I remembered a lot of it, and so I think what you gave me and what I remember,
we'll have to wait a bit
pretty
now.
sure we got it right.
Start another dump?
Okay, and the third item, I was just about to call that your rates were stabilized to start the PTC, but it looks like they're jiggling around again from a dump, so we'll stand by somewhat.
Okay. secrets around here.
Say again. Hey, that's right.
Said there's no secrets around here.
Yeah, Big Brother's watching.
I
13.
can just see ECOM telling Fido.
Yeah, you really have to watch that barrel, right? By the way, we have a maneuver pad for you. Flyby pad whenever you're ready to copy.
Okay, stand by. Okay.
Go ahead, Ben.
Okay, maneuver pad. Purpose flyby. SPS GNN 63385 plus 097 minus 023 072 24 3308 plus 02127 minus 01417 minus 02548 148 316 050 NA plus 00225 03609 053 03563 33 3527 150 NA 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 starting with latitude minus 2326 minus 16500 11477 36172 166 5402 Comments. GDC align stars are 3-1 Arcturus and 2-3 the Nebula. R align 288 pitch align 205 yaw align 034 all ages none other burn is SPS docked Lem weight 33499. Over.
Pad as follows. Flyby, SBS GNN 63385 plus 097 minus 023 072 24 3308 plus 02127 minus 01417 minus 02548 148 316 050 NA plus 00225 03609 053
Let's try it.
03563 33 3527 150 NA minus 2326 minus 16500 11477 36172 1665402 set stars 3123 roll is 288 pitch 205 yaw 034 no ullage SPS docked and lap weight 33499.
We're ready for the PTC, Capcom.
Roger, that's
Close,
correct. Want to verify
Anytime we're ready, I got the
under noun 81 that delta VX is plus 02127. You cut out right there.
Roger, delta VX is 02127.
Roger. And your rates are low. Looks like you can start the PTC.
And we have the state vector ready for him if he's, whenever he can give us a computer.
Okay, and we're...
Okay, and when the computer is available, request Boo and accept, and we'll ship you your state vector.
Slater, come next couple minutes, we'll do the MCNW on that tank one again.
Okay.
We'll get PTC going first, Vance, then we'll give it in.
Right.
Okay.
That's the right order. In fact, I should have waited for us. That's not until you better, Van. Sorry. Just confused the issue a little bit. How nearly are you balanced now, Econ? You should be pretty well squared away.
It's helping flight. We're down about 2%. We're probably stratified, so it's can't really tell for sure.
Okay.
MCNW flight.
Okay. And it's off.
Now 79 looks good, flight.
Pitching yaw rates, though, don't we?
Negative.
Okay.
Well, we just had the roll jet firing.
He all got disabled there too, didn't he?
Roger.
Okay.
Okay, Vance, we're doing accept. The computer's yours.
Okay, go, guidance. Roger, play.
Roger, here it comes.
You know, somehow, every time I do a set of P23s, you guys uplink me a state vector, and don't think I do too well.
He's doing fine. That's the idiosyncrasy of the FIDO.
Now,
Could get a complex.
now you know how the FIDOs are. They like to load in their own data no matter what.
Flight GNC.
Go.
That update collapsed our dead band. We'll have to remember it.
But our state vectors take into account the wastewater depth.
Maybe we shouldn't have started at that uplink then?
It doesn't really hurt anything. We'll just have to remember that the dead band
Yeah,
collapsed
that's-
when we come out of PTC tomorrow.
Nothing we can do about it now, huh?
No.
Okay. It's a nominal procedure, though, isn't it, GNC? Because we were going to uplink during the PTC anyway. Okay.
Flight though.
So,
Their last sighting that they did showed about 35,000 feet downrange compared to my update I just took. That's not bad.
okay.
Downrange.
Now, I have a pad here which says P23, note from Sabley. It says P23 preliminary results, and it's got some numbers on it. Are these good, bad, or indifferent?
Flight their computer.
Okay.
I hadn't seen that flight. I think Gatto looked at them. I hadn't seen those numbers.
Batch 2 are good, huh? Okay. No, I was just curious. I got the numbers, but they didn't, I couldn't tell by myself whether they were.
Apollo 13, Houston, it's your computer again.
Okay, go on to block.
And as a matter of interest, I understand that the downrange comparison between the MCC and the computer is within 35,000 feet. And that's on the last sighting, which people think is pretty good.
Okay, maybe that gives us a little more confidence. If we had to do P23s on the way home, we'd make it.
Oh, he'd make it.
No doubt about it.
Flight out of their vectors in. It looks good down here.
Okay. So we've given them all we owe them, and they owe us something now. We're looking for a Delta P reading and all the battery readings. And what is this note, Econ flight?
Go flight.
Okay, what is this note here on page 328 in the flight plan? It says DC indicative selector main A or B.
That's just to confirm he doesn't leave it in pyro battery. In which case it would drain the pyro batteries.
Oh, okay.
Well, place them load on you.
All right, we don't care which one it's in.
Negative.
Okay.
Just so it's not the pyro batteries.
Right. Econ flight? Econ flight.
Go ahead, flight.
Did I see the, or have you seen the changed in the PCO2?
Negative flight. It appears he has not changed the canister.
Oh, okay. Experiment flight.
Flight experiment.
Hello, Bert.
Good morning.
Oh, not yet. Hey, you copied all that stuff with Common Bennett, I guess.
Roger, they couldn't get it, and we'll try on the way home, huh?
Yeah, it didn't seem to be worthwhile, and I expect the same thing to happen at 59 unless somebody from the science world comes up with some real strong reasons for wanting to try it again. We don't now plan, and we told the crew that we weren't going to try to do it again until we were coming home.
Right, got that.
Say again?
Yeah, I copied that one.
Okay. So that's our status on that. We didn't talk a whole lot on the loop here, but best we could tell from talking to Ken and the FAO here and all that, it just didn't seem to be anything else we could do except what we'd already done.
Roger.
So unless somebody comes up with some heretofore unknown procedure, we are temporarily shot down on Comet Bennett until coming home.
Okay. Would you say again on the map business there? I wasn't sure thinking afterwards if you're talking about landing or impact, S4 impact.
Do you have a green badge?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you ease back here when you get a chance?
Okie doke.
Auto flight.
Go flight.
You got a minute to come back in and talk to us for S4Bs?
Roger.
Flight FAO. There are numerous questions about this flight plan update that I've asked around. May I say a couple of words over the loop? The first couple of pages are a flight plan update format, says delete, solar corona, etc., etc. To that I attached Xerox copies of flight plan pages where those corrections were made to help people understand exactly what needed to be deleted. Those pages should not be substituted in your flight plan for existing pages. That's just to help you make the pen and ink corrections. Okay? And the same applies to those people that receive the solo book corrections. Those should not be substituted in the solo book, only to help you locate and identify the lines to delete. Thank you.
Roger that.
May I go back green now, AFD?
See the one that made you go amber? That's the way I figured it was all the time.
Dan goes getting his out of the trash can.
GNC play.
Play GNC.
How's our old PTC?
Looks pretty good.
Can you...
The biggest error we've got so far is about 3.5 degrees.
And there it is, right there, huh? Okay.
We'll put the plot up for you.
It's there, isn't it? I'm looking at 65. They've got it.
Yeah,
up.
that's it.
That's fine. Where is 0? I can't even tell where 0 is. On your, you know.
There it is.
Okay. Let's have a status check for the sleep. We haven't done one of those ever. Guidance, are you squared away for the sleep? Not yours, the crew's.
Oh. I'm all go. Right.
You're squared away.
They can sleep.
Okay, where's the retro? Is he down there?
I think he went to get a cup of coffee.
Okay. See, tell me you're set up except you want your Delta T. That's correct, fine. And the control's set up except he wants your sheet pressure, but he ain't gonna get that. Okay, GNC, are you happy? For sleep?
That's affirmative.
Okay, you're pronouncing the PTC go for sleep.
That's correct.
Okay, and all your quads and everything's in the right configuration. And you're standing by to receive some of this data down from the crew, though, on board readout.
Roger.
RCS ABCD. This here's pyro battery, etc. It's in the flight plan. And ECOM, let's see.
Yeah, we need to stir the cryos and go back to auto.
Stir the cryos and the H2 tank to auto.
Yeah.
Stirring the cryos in this business, is that in the pre-sleep checklist?
That's in the pre-sleep checklist.
Okay, we want to make a note about that heater to auto. We already told them that, but we might remind them.
Yeah, that means they can go back right away to auto, right? Or do you want to hang on until the very last minute?
Well, when they go through the pre-sleep thing.
Yeah. We're probably going to be completely balanced and that's continue tomorrow when I wake up.
I guess we're saying it really, you know, it's not any big deal. We ought to be able to tell, though, you haven't seen the lithium hydroxide, the PCO2.
No, he hasn't changed it yet.
Okay, that's your only problem. You're going to leave fuel cells like they are?
Leave them alone.
And everything else is okay. Okay, Surgeon, except for the pre-fleet check stuff that you're supposed to get here.
Yeah, just the crew status report, and the other thing that comes to my mind is to make sure they do their chlorination of the water before sleep.
Okay, but that's in the pre-fleet checklist.
Yeah, it doesn't appear in this copy here, but it is in theirs, I guess.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, they're going to go through all that, including the comm and et cetera. Inco?
Flight Inco.
Are you all squared away for sleep?
We're all squared away for sleep.
Assuming that they do the pre-fleet checklist.
Yeah, and I'll let you know when they see that voice subcarrier go down.
Okay, and you have no configuration problems, anything else?
Roger.
AFC's happy. FAO, are you happy with the pre-fleet configuration? He's happy? Okay. Except for the items and network must be squared away. Okay, so all we've got left is stuff in the flight plan, which there are several items here, and that one unusual, that one heater switch. We'll stand by.
Apollo 13, yes. Apollo 13, yes.
Go ahead, Houston.
Just info on your PTC, Jim. It's looking very good. The excursions and pitch and yaw are very low.
Okay, thank you. And we're going to change another lithium hydroxide canister now.
Okay.
And Vance, has Fido come up with any observations on the trajectory?
Well, a minute ago he said to tell you that he was pacified now after your past comments on his trajectory and so forth, and he hadn't seen any wastewater dumps or anything, and he was pretty happy.
You might also tell him that the first engine is now...
Okay, I just wondered if we're going to need any more mid-course.
We can't, yeah, it's really too early to tell, though, but...
He says, seriously, it's looking probably like you won't have any more.
Hey, that's real fine.
FIDOs never guarantee anything, however.
Yeah, that's right. Houston 13, I have the onboard readouts if you're ready to copy.
Roger, go ahead.
Okay, Bat C 37, Pyrobat A 37, Pyrobat B 37, RCSA 97%, B 97%, C 96%, D 97%.
Roger, we copy that. Thank you.
Econ, GNC, all copy that, I guess.
Roger, flight.
Econ flight.
Go ahead, flight.
Okay, I'm going to ask you one more time about that lithium hydroxide. Go down. PCO2.
Looks like he dropped to 1. Let me verify that.
Okay, I think he said he was getting ready to do a little while ago. Did you understand that, Van?
Yeah, he made some reference to it a little while ago. I don't know if we've heard it was completed.
Well, we don't expect him to report it, but I think he said he was getting ready to do it or something like that. Apparently he's already done that, I guess.
Flight again. It does appear it's dropped.
Oh, okay. Okay, if we had a limb delta pressure now, that is supposed to be reported, and we'll go through our pre-sleep checklist, and we'll be done.
Say, flight Capcom question here.
Go.
Got a handout that refers to this possible getting into the limb early, 55 hours instead of 58. What's the status of that? Is that official now, or what?
I don't really know that it's really official yet.
Okay.
The point there is that if we don't do mid-course 3, that we might as well advance that getting into the limb.
Okay. When it does look fairly firm, it'd be nice to let them know so they could be thinking about it.
Well, is there really any point in doing that before they wake up? Is it?
I think if it's still in a hazy stage, well, I sure don't think there's any point at all. But
well, I was just wondering what they might do different tonight.
Nothing. I kind of think that if there's a high probability of our doing this, that we ought to just mention it to them and what we're thinking about. And if there's not a high probability of us doing it, then don't tell them anything about it.
Well, my only comment on that is, yes, I agree with all that, but I just wonder why we can't wait, until 45 hours and tell them about 10 hours in advance that we're going to do that. Or we're pretty sure even wherever we are at that point. Instead of telling them now.
Well, first of all, 45 hours are still asleep.
Well, whatever it is, then 47. They won't be asleep if they go to sleep pretty quick.
I think it's entirely
it's a small point. I don't
it's
really
entirely a matter of do we think we're apt to do it, and if so, why?
We'll do that if we don't do mid-course 3. Everybody's getting very anxious to see what this sheet looks like. Hey, tell me, you ask Dr. Wagner there to come here and talk to us a second. info flight.
Flight info.
I guess I got confused when you told me about this checklist thing, because this checklist is not really the one that they would be using for this pre-sleep thing. Where is the pre-sleep checklist? It's in the same book? Okay.
Flight GNC.
Yeah, look on page 1-25.
No, that's not the pre-sleep checklist, Nico. That's what I was just saying to you.
No, on 1-25.
$126. How about that?
Apollo 13, Houston. Whoops. Apollo 13, Houston.
Go ahead, Lance.
Jim, just an item for you and Fred to be thinking about in case you haven't been briefed on this, something that's now being talked about a little bit. To be conservative, people would like to have you read out the sheet tank pressure when you go into the LEM for the LEM familiarization at 58 hours. If there's no mid-course 3, and it looks like there's a good chance that there will not be, why they might want to move the LEM familiarization up from 58 to 55 hours. Over.
Okay, if we don't have a mid-course 3, then we'll probably move LEM FAM up to 55 hours, in which case we'll go in there and read sheet tank pressure.
Raj, along with the other FAM stuff, and it's not certain that we want to do this. It's just being talked about, so this is just information for you.
Okay, this is beginning to sound like a sim that we ran not too long ago.
I don't think it'll be a very big deal.
Flight Center.
Go.
Okay, we just took an update on the S4B.
Stand by.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's the matter? Well, don't tell me. I've got to finish this note here. I'm
Okay.
writing my measles thing.
Take it. Take your time.
Hey, hit. Okay there, Paolo. I'm in the receive mode now.
Alrighty. Flight latitude is 2 degrees, 35.
Wait a minute, what's the daytime group of the vector?
What's the who? What's the what?
What's the time tag on the vector?
Time tag is current 35 hours, 40 minutes. This one.
35 plus 40, okay.
Roger. GET of impact, 77, 56, 54.
77,
Okay,
50. Stand by.
Houston, go ahead.
Okay, Vance, our lab CM delta P is 0.9.
Raj, 0.9.
Sir?
them, you tell me you must have copied that.
I copied 0.9.
You got that 16 minutes early, too. No, not quite. 14 minutes early. Okay, go ahead, Fido. I got 77, 56, 54 for the GET.
Roger. Latitude, 2 degrees, 35 minutes south. Longitude, 28 degrees, 31 minutes west.
That's the old south of the equator trick, huh?
Raj, and it will, all we can say is that we tried everything we could with all the data, and this is looks like it's where it is right now, and this is not any guarantee it's where it'll be next time we take an update. But this is a good vector that we've got, and we believe what we've got right now.
Sherman's copies all that. Looks like practice is making perfect here.
Raj.
Okay. And what I didn't write down experiments. What vector do you have as the first one that that has the effect of the unscheduled delta V in it?
Ground elapsed time 24:38.
24:38. You agree with that, I guess, Capcom? I didn't mean Capcom, I was talking about Fido, excuse me.
Say again, flight.
I'd say experiments would tell me that the first vector he's got that shows the unscheduled delta V is 24:38. That coincides with what you're saying too, is that right?
That's firm. Okay.
Flight network.
Go.
Yeah, Computer Soup's going to be doing a checkpoint here coming up pretty soon. We would like to recycle our CPs to get them up in sync. We have 2 up right now, and since you're going to have a data dropout then, we'd like to do it simultaneous with the checkpoint.
What was your MC&W back? Econ flight.
Go ahead, fly.
What was your MC&W back?
That was H2 pressure. Right on schedule.
Can you talk about the temperature limit for the water boiling? What 20th time was you talking about? How much you add in that temperature?
You have out CF713. You want to see what the raise the temperature off. And so that actually shows you above the school start off. the evaporator off, you normally read 40 to 45 on that evap out temp, if the rads are below that. But once the rads get up to 45, the rad out temp, then the evap out temp follows it up.
Okay. No change in the TCE?
No, it's still cycling between about 160 and 152.
Okay. Sergeant flight.
Apollo 13, Houston.
Sergeant flight.
Go ahead, man.
Are you guys hacking into your pre-sleep checklist yet?
Oh, we just finished eating and cleaning up a bit afterwards. Jim's going around collecting debris off of all the inlet hoses. And I guess you might say we're kind of thinking about getting ready to go to sleep.
Well, I hope you had a good meal.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Sounds like you guys are really living it up there. All that music, food. I didn't say drink.
It is pretty nice. Not bad at all. You're right, you did say it. This PTC we're in is a pretty nice merry-go-round, Vance. Every 10 minutes, alternately, I get to look at the Earth and the Moon.
What do you need, Pop?
We took an update.
You couldn't ask for anything more than that.
Height closest approach is
So it
62.1.
so fast.
Now it's
Okay.
a lot better. Remember from 8 when they didn't hardly ever get to look at either one.
That's right. They were tumbling about another axis, weren't they?
Yep.
Capcom, did you copy that? The fire says the latest trajectory shows the HP is 62.1.
Yeah, it's pretty cloudy
That's what we want.
down there tonight. About the only land I can see again is a portion of Australia and Korea, and looks like a part of China. Just about clouds covering everything else.
Can you still see that clearly with the naked eye, or do you have to look through a glass?
I could see Australia with a naked eye and the China landmass, but it took the monocular to pull out the Korean peninsula.
How about the moon? Is it looking very big yet?
No, not really. Bigger, but we got a ways to go.
I understand that they're estimating your parasynthion, lunar parasynthion, is now 62 miles.
Well, that's not bad.
That's supposed to be just right.
Yeah.
Flight better.
Go.
At 3843.06.
Okay, Houston
They should be halfway there.
Go ahead, Jack.
Okay, we're into the pre-sleep checklist now. As far as the crew status report, as far as medication goes, we've had no medication, and we're all feeling really good. I'm giving you the onboard readout. Jim is chlorinating the potable water now. I'm ready for an e-memory dump whenever you're ready. Guidance.
Just a second here. I'm checking with Dick.
Okay.
Stand by one on the e-memory dump, Jack. I think we'll be ready in about a minute.
Okay.
And Ecom says that as soon as you stir your cryos, request you go back to auto on that one tank.
Okay, we'll do that.
Flight, guys.
Go.
We're ready for the dump.
Okay.
Apollo 13, Houston, we're ready to take your e-memory dump.
Okay, coming down. Ecom, you see him stirring the crowd?
Let me look at it for you. Don't think he is fine.
Surgeon flight.
Full flight.
You did copy that pre-sleep.
Roger.
Flight income. Well, we lost the voice up there, so that's for the checklist.
Okay, your comm configuration is okay.
Roger.
Is that what we call that noise on the line?
Roger for it.
You gonna make that go away?
Yes, we're working on that now, fine.
ECOM flight. ECOM flight.
Flight, you coming down?
Affirmative. They've taken down the comms, which is at the end of the checklist there. Are you satisfied with your crowds?
I don't know, the data's been so noisy, I didn't tell much about it. It should stop back in anymore.
Okay, watch your sticker, look at that monitor. I guess so, all it means is that if they didn't turn that fan back on, they're going to get the MC and W, and then they're going to remember that they didn't do that.
That's firm flight.
Okay. It's been coming on fairly regularly, so it should come on again before they go to sleep anyway. If they,
Yeah, it's been taking about 20 or 30 minutes, yeah.
That worked, Mike. Some while back, are you with me?
Go ahead.
Some while back you were going to give me a more accurate tumble rate on the IU.
The latest one we got was they had a prime tumble rate of 1 revolution every 33 seconds, and then a secondary rate of 1 every 100 seconds, which I guess indicates that it's a complex type tumble. In other words, the major signal is cycling once every 33 seconds, and then they have kind of a secondary signal that's cycling about once every 100 seconds.
Okay, prime 1 rev per 33 seconds, and in a secondary mode, there's a word for that which escapes me at the moment. Harmonic, that's it. 1 rev per 100 seconds. Third harmonic.
Flight Inco, the downlink voice subcarriers on crew may be coming to us here. Inco flight. Inco flight. Flight Inco. What? Is the normal voice carrier back on? Yes, it is. And we're configured for uplink voice now. We could have received all along, though, couldn't we? The crew? Yes. No, not after their pre-sleep checklist. Capcom, why don't you just give them a voice check and see if they were trying to call us. Shouldn't disturb them any. They just now quit talking to us. Hate to ruin your record, though. But we had been out of configuration for a moment.
Apollo 13, Houston, were you trying to call?
Go ahead. Houston 13.
Apollo 13, Houston, we thought you were trying to call, were you?
I don't believe so unless we ever hit the microphone button.
The subcarrier came back down again. We suspected they wanted to contact us.
That's some other guy trying to call.
Well, we saw the normal voice go back on. We need that. Let's see which light switch there, Inco.
S-Bond.
Roger, we saw the
voice
non-voice subcarrier come on. We
and I should have a
maybe
scroll
you're trying to
too.
call. Sorry, we hope we haven't disturbed you. And from where I sit, looks like you're running a rest home up there. Good night.
We want, Capcom, we do want the S-band normal voice to off as part of the normal checklist.
We're all going to bed now. Just have to replay the last edition of With Their Eyes on the Stars.
Yes,
Okay, Jim, and we'd like you to check your S-band normal voice switch off.
S-band normal off.
Flight Surgeon. Did we find out who's going to have the duty tonight?
No.
Okay.
Let you guess at looking at your heart rates there.
off comm, so if you need to set a crew alert, please.
Okay, we're configured. Are we configured? You want the crew alert if we need it. We able to do that?
Yeah, we can do that, and we will. And the only other thing is ask them who's going to have the duty tonight with a biomed.
Okay, Jim, if we need you, we'll send a crew alert, and we'd like to know who's got the duty tonight on the biomed. Is that you?
Yeah, I'll be on the biomed.
Okay, we copy, and you're spoiling my good record of 2 watches without saying anything.
Just want to keep you busy, Jack.
You're waking me up.
Info, right?
What info?
What I got out of that business when they talked to us a little while ago is that instead of just calling us in down voice backup, they went back to the normal voice. Is that right?
Yeah. Which is acceptable, either way.
Oh, okay.
We're set up with the monitor board.
The only problem is that we can't answer right away unless we call them and down and back up.
I have to reconfigure the site for an uplink mode with voice.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to do that in any case.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Surgeon flight.
Go flight.
You did copy that Lovell has a harness on?
Roger. Thank you.
Yeah, but they'll just get an MC and W, won't they?
Yeah, they'll get MC and W.
What's different about it now than it was when you had both? It did get put back on auto, didn't it?
That's firm flight.
Well, what's different then about what it's doing now and what it was doing before when it was on auto?
Nothing system-wise. It hasn't kicked on yet. It's been kicking on when one got down to 227 and the other one got down to 233, about where it is now, where it's just now got to. Now, it should be kicking on just any time now. It's caution warning on tank 1 said about 224.5.
How do you know it's in auto if it hadn't kicked on yet?
I saw it go up while go on the last heater cycle at the right rate. That's tank 1. That was about an hour ago when we put it back in auto.
Well, apparently from what they said, they're off the comm at 224.2.
Yeah.
Get an MC and you didn't. They said we'd have to send them a crew alert anyway.
No, I mean they got the horn on, the klaxon.
Flight number.
Go.
Just want to advise you here, we're going to be handing over from Goldstone to Carnarvon on the CSM at 3800.
Hold that for a while, please.
Hold it?
Yes. Is there any problem in holding it?
No, it should be no problem. We can't hold it too long.
I mean, can you hold it 30 minutes?
No, we cannot. It shouldn't pose any problem. You're not going to get any data drops on it.
Well, okay, hurry. Go ahead.
Okay.
We may need to talk is the reason I was concerned.
It'll just be 30 seconds.
Okay, go ahead.
There it was, like
MC&W. Okay. What can we do to keep that from happening?
We're thinking that right now, Flight. As far as we know, we can't do anything.
We can't turn something on and leave it on in that tank? A fan or something?
Now, if we turn the fan on, we'll get a 9 psi an hour increase, which will put us above the release point.
Flight network, we've handed over.
Now, that's the first time we've hit a down cycle since we went back to auto, you know. So maybe this will reset it, and it won't happen the next time.
It's on now, isn't it?
Yeah, the heater's kicked on now. No, I think...
You can't tell, can you?
No, we were pretty sure he was in auto, though.
But you can't tell what position he's in.
No, if he was in on, it wouldn't run up, kept going right on up instead of cutting off at the top end. No, if he had it off, we wouldn't have saw the pressure increase we saw on that last up cycle.
Well, he's starting to cryos now.
Body count. Yeah, and reviewing this case, it looks like if we get this caution warning again, the thing to do is call the crew and tell them to turn H2 tank 2 heater off. That way that pressure switch will always be closed, and we won't have to sit there with H2 tank 1 going down waiting for H2 tank 2's pressure switch to close. We think the control on the tank is on tank 2, which means tank 1's pressure switch is closed. It fades down, H2 tank 2 fades down, H2-1 goes to the caution warning when it's before tank 2's pressure switch closes.
I think I understand that, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so if we get the caution warning, which means he has to wake up to reset anyway, we might stand by with the uplink subcarrier just to tell him to turn H2 tank 2 heater off.
Okay, and
yeah, the tank 2's pressure switch is controlling it. We're pretty sure. Yeah, no, it's down the cryo tanks.
flight pattern.
Go pattern.
We just took another update on the CSM. HP is 62.2. Hanging in there.
Okay. Take another update on the IU. S4B.
Might be a while on that one. About 30, 45 minutes flight on this 4B. Copy?
What, second?
Be about 30, 45 minutes on this 4B.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. We're going back down again, aren't we now?
That's firm point. Yeah, we picked out about 240 then.
And tank 2 went to 242 or something like that, didn't it?
About 246, I believe.
46, okay.
Now the turnaround criteria we've seen previous to this has been tank 1 gets down to 227. About the time tank 2 gets to about 233 is what's in that time that heaters kick on. That time tank 1 followed 2 psi lower, which gives MCNW.
All flight controllers, can we stand a 2 or 3 minute data loss here to resync the CP? Before our cryos go down anymore?
That's fine. Down here in the trench.
Okay. Gary, you going to exercise your vote?
I was off on another loop flight.
You go for a CP recycle here for a couple of minutes?
Roger.
Go ahead. Okay, network, go ahead.
Yes, we have to talk to them. Don't forget, we'll have to send crew alert about the thing just after that caution warning comes on, so he'll know the answers.
And then work we recycle CPs, we're up.
Hey, Enco.
Yes, White?
I'm sorry. What are you doing over there?
I'm getting ready to make an antenna switch.
Yeah, but what are you going to do about getting us some comm capability and simultaneous command capability? Can we get handed over to somebody?
I'll come over and explain it to you in a minute, Frank. I've got a procedure worked up to take care of that.
Ecom flight.
Go ahead.
The next bit's 224.2, isn't it?
Let me check that. Leave this.
Capcom flight.
That's right.
Okay, we'll liable to get an MC and W on the next bit change here on the H2.
Yeah, if it goes according to the characteristics, it'll go down the next PCM count, and it'll wait 3 minutes, and the MC and W come on.
Okay, and Capcom, what we want to do, if we get the MC and W, when he turns it off, I think this is right in the Ecom, when he turns it off, we want to send a crew alert.
That's for...
And then he will acknowledge it, and he should come to us on the downlink. Okay. And we got a little problem here, but... And then we want to tell him that we want to turn H2 tank heater switch to off.
Okay, in other words, give him the crew alert, tell him we want to talk to him.
Yeah, that's what he told us to do before we went to bed.
H2 tank heater off.
H2 tank 2.
Heater off.
Right, Ecom?
That's
H2
right.
tank 2. And you can tell him if he asks us that it's not doing the same thing now that it did several hours ago when we were watching it, and we didn't expect this to happen, but we're just on the boundary line. If this doesn't work,
this will fix it.
Yeah, we think this will fix it. If it doesn't, we don't know what else to do right now anyway. You gotta have one heater on, I guess, then you come.
Yeah, we gotta have a heater on.
Can't just go to fans and...
No, that's 9 PSI.
Fans.
9 PSI an hour, and then you put it at the top.
What's the upper limit?
Well, the upper caution warning is 277 and 284.
So it goes from 220 to 284.
277 on that tank.
That's right.
That tank, H.
Well, at 9 PSI an hour, that might give him a chance to sleep the whole night.
Well, they give them longer to sleep that way than it would be if we get a caution warning here every hour.
Yeah.
That's true, but I'm not sure we can get them all through the sleep for a day.
Well, it'd still be better off, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
About 50. It's bound to be better than an hour, though.
Yeah, it could be 6 or 15, which would still be better than an hour.
Why don't we do that?
Well, instead of this procedure I just called out?
If it doesn't work.
Oh, if it doesn't work, okay. I agree with that, yeah. I thought you were suggesting...
But we won't know that for another hour.
That's firm.
You're pretty sure this is going to work, though, aren't you?
That's firm.
You might tell them that. Fans on in both tanks. In the right
no, just one tank.
Just one tank?
Let me see which tank I'd want in that case.
Sergeant flight. Go flight. Is Lovell asleep?
Yes, he appears to be asleep now.
Okay. $233.6.
That's the PCM count it closed on last time.
There goes
224. It's rocking on that PCM count now.
Yeah, but just because like it did last time, it's just a little bit, it'll... Well, time it goes back to 225.7, we start the 3 minutes over again?
No, the 3 minutes starts when it reads 224 solid. When it gets on that PCM count solid.
Hey, you dropped down. You're coming back up on the...
I think we got it, Flight. It's rocking on 235.
Yeah, but it stopped rocking on the other one. No, it didn't.
Looks like we made it, Flight.
Flight Paolo. Go. US-4B data. Go ahead. 3846. That's your time?
Well, excuse me a minute. Okay, 3846.
Roger. Latitude. 2 degrees, 10 minutes, south. Longitude, 28 degrees, 50 minutes, west. GET impact, 77, plus 57, plus 04.
You seem like you're homing in there, babe.
Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, I'm all excited. Like somebody done the right thing, so.
Oh man, you're coming through like a champ.
Raj.
Flight experiments, I didn't copy those last numbers.
I knew they'd get a rise out of somebody.
Vector time's 3846. 2 degrees 10 south. 2850 west. 775704.
Thank you.
FAO, you might can spend your time now figuring out how you're going to take that picture. You mean what? No, we give that up. Right? Hey, we're down here now again. once more we find ourselves 1 PCM count away from MC and W.
Yeah, we're rocking on 224.2. Here we are again.
Doesn't seem like it's been an hour. Enco flight, are you ready to do your thing?
Right flight.
You still got to do that funny procedure, is that right?
Right flight.
We're coming back up again, now aren't we, Tom?
Yeah, it appears they may be on. We only rocked once to 224 that time.
Yeah. Jolly, jolly.
They're on flight.
Okay. We've got, I guess you've been monitoring the weather problem, keeping up with the high seas out in the liftoff. Looks like we may have to retarget for the liftoff plus 45 and the liftoff plus 60 cases. Yesterday we retargeted for the 25 and 35. Looks like the weather's going to be about the same for the 45 and 60 cases also. Weather's going to come back to us after we get a weather satellite in about 2 hours to give us a better hack at what the weather is really like. I'm not going to retarget for it now until we get a more complete picture from the weather guys. They get a weather satellite in about 2 hours. 45. About 7 hours. 47. No.
Ecom, was that to do something there?
Yeah, a few more minutes. About ready to hand over to Dumas.
until get all squared away on what we got to do with the talk sensor.
Right.
Yeah, let's turn the heater off. Tank 2. There's one rock, and that's what it should be the last time. Okay, now if it stays there 2 minutes, it'll come on.
2 minutes?
Yeah, 2 to 3 minutes, it'll come on.
Okay, what do you want to do? Give it about a minute and then,
Let's wait till the MCNW comes on.
okay.
We made it twice.
Fido flight.
Flight Fido.
What's the NCC3 looking like the last time you looked?
I'm not really even looking at its flight. Right now, no need for 4.
No need?
No, it's running marginal,
3?
you know.
No question about 3 then?
Oh, no.
Okay. Econ flight.
Flight Econ?
I suppose you're going to come up with a recommendation to how to play these crowd tanks during the day to make sure we got a good sleep configuration for the night, aren't you?
Yes, Flight, we are. I can give you basically what we're looking at right now. We're going to try this technique of turning off tank 2 heaters and thereby transferring control to tank 1 if it's not already there, which we don't think it is. But this procedure will verify that, and if that's the case, then we're going to probably create an imbalance such that tank 2 is lower than tank 1 during the day, so that they'll rebalance, or at least go in the other direction during the night. That's basically about all it amounts to.
Well, wait a minute. You're going to turn the heaters off in tank 2, right?
That's for the sleep configuration, yes.
Okay, but we're going to try that during the day, aren't we? So we know that it works?
Yeah, yes, for a couple of cycles. That's what I said. We'll try that first thing after we wake up. Then, if it proves to work out all right, which I expect it will, then we were going to turn off the heaters in tank 1 and the heaters on in tank 2 to create an imbalance.
That you can correct over the night, I see.
Correct itself over the night, yeah.
Flight network. We're handing over from Carnarvon to Madrid. CSM.
Flight Fido. Go ahead. Got a new one on the S4B.
Okay.
2 degrees, 11 minutes south, 28 degrees, 58 minutes west. Time of impact, 77 hours, 57 minutes, 9 seconds. Unit's looking pretty good now.
Okay.
Fly right there. Pull up channel 76. You can see a chart of the recovery area around the MPL. There's 150 line. It's got the 165 line west, 155. And stand by.
Houston, that's beautiful. This has got to be one of the most proud moments of my life, I guarantee you.